Welcome to part 1 of GOTS information video series. My name is Sumit Gupta and I will take you through changes made in GOTS version 6 for social criteria and ethical business behavior. In this video, we are talking about changes made to the official documents GOTS version 6 and manual for the implementation of GOTS. The referenced sections are Section 3 Social Criteria, Section 4 Quality Assurance System, and Section 5 Ethical Business Behavior. In Section 3 Social Criteria, some requirements have now been explained or given in more details. This has been done to avoid confusion and also help with the standards benchmarking process. In Section 3.1, references to UNGP, UDHR, and OECD have been given. Certified entities shall create awareness about the social criteria. The existing requirement to take local considerations into account for risk assessment has also been specified. Employment is freely chosen in a GOTS certified entity. Forced labor and traffic labor are prohibited. Workers do not have to pay to enter employment, and they can also not be forced to use the accommodation provided by the employer. GOTS supports freedom of association and collective bargaining. The employer's attitude to collective bargaining must be open and supportive. Different levels of workers can be represented by somebody from their own category. A specific reference has been added to trade unions on site and collective bargaining agreements. Child labor is prohibited regardless of gender. The working hours for young workers have been clarified. A specific reference has been added to R190 that was already covered under ILO Convention C182. Any kind of discrimination is prohibited under GOTS. Pregnancy has now been added to the listed examples. Certified entities must ensure occupational health and safety for all their employees. Specified that personal protective equipment shall be provided free of charge to the employees. It has also been clarified that the trainings should be provided in a language that is understood to the employees. Sexual harassment, sexual violence, and gender-based violence are prohibited. Workers shall be treated with respect and dignity, and victims should be able to report abuse confidentially. A reference to new ILO Convention C190 has been added. Certified entities shall pay a fair remuneration and assess the living wage gap. Workers shall receive their wages directly. References have been added to Global Living Wage Coalition and M4E BSCI Living Wage Calculation Template. A new section has been added to address the unique position of migrant labor. The criteria includes equality in treatment, access to their travel documents, and a contract with clear terms and conditions. The relevant ILO conventions have also been added to the interpretation manual. Under social compliance management, potential adverse impacts must be considered for risk assessment. Anonymous complaint procedure must be followed to the maximum possible extent, and workers shall be provided with time and space for collective bargaining. The person responsible for social compliance must be competent, trained, and have adequate resources to perform duties. In Section 4, Quality Assurance, it has now been added that if a gin is certified to a farm standard such as NOP, the GOTS audit shall focus on the aspects not covered in that standard. SMITA SEDEX audit is among the acceptable social audits. A recommendation to use OECD due diligence guidance document for risk assessment has also been added. A new Section 5 has been added for ethical business behavior because it is a cross-cutting prerequisite. It provides clear requirements for certified entities for ethical conduct of their business in a legally correct manner. It also requires them to establish an effective whistleblower mechanism and follow data privacy norms. To learn more about Global Organic Textile Standard and our activities, I invite you to visit our website and subscribe to GOTS newsletter. Besides, please note that this video is for information purpose only and the text of official documents is decisive. Feel free to write to us with your queries. Please like and share this video. More such videos are on their way. So to stay updated, please follow GOTS on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Thank you.